There is a problem in physics today. I am not a physicist. I'm just an armchair observer. But it has occurred to me that physics is trying to explain something that can't be explained with an increasingly myopic view. They're trying to explain the physical universe without understanding or including consciousness. I know there's an acknowledgement of some role of consciousness in things like the double slit experiment, which seems to prove that it takes an observer to collapse the probability wave of a particle into a real physical location rather than its multiple possible states. But this, to me, is just the beginning. And I'm not even sure I understand it correctly. I know we all love movies and music, but movies. You can watch lots of movies, and after a while, begin to predict what will happen in any given scene or movie plot. You begin to understand the many rules of cinema and become delighted or horrified when those rules are broken. You certainly then understand movies to a degree. However, you will never truly understand movies until you understand the workings of movie cameras. Until you do, movies are just a series of moving images on a screen. You may even grasp that they are made up of discrete still images, each slightly different in a progressive way, and projected in a particular order. To really understand movies, you need to first be aware that there is a camera that recorded the images, like this, and that there's some kind of projector that is showing you the movie on a screen, or a machine that's exciting luminous pixels on a digital or analog monitor. Once you understand these things, movies become a completely different thing. You can then begin to explore the script behind the movie. You can begin to understand how things can be made to happen that you thought were impossible in your non-movie world. You will understand the language of cinema. I think physics is like that. If you think of physics as a movie, our current state of understanding has not yet grasped there is a camera, let alone how it works or what it does to the information we perceive. I think this condition has a lot to do with language. The Greek root for the word physics is phusis, Phusis, the way we spell, which meant nature, rather than those things we can sense by sight, sound, touch, taste, smell. Increasingly narrow views eventually led us to distinguish physics as only those things which we can experience with the five senses, physical things. We've smashed matter with greater and greater ferocity, extending our senses to the far limits of the electromagnetic spectrum, and discovered some interesting things about it. But we still don't understand what 95% of the universe is made of. All of our models have failed. I should say their models, because I don't have any models. I tip my hat as they pass. I would propose a new word for the study of nature, of the universe: sci-physics. I think until we grasp that consciousness plays a fundamental role in how the universe works, we will never understand what we are seeing. I would offer that consciousness is the film, and we are the camera projector. I think before we can understand the movie, we need to understand ourselves. Physicists should probably hold seances and drop a little acid and forget the mathematics. I think the mathematics is a barrier, and forget computer models for a while. An unconscious computer will never be able to model the conscious universe.